Running is free. You could go run around your neighborhood looking like a crazy person, but baby, you running. You're getting a smaller waist. They hating on you. Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video, I'm gonna be talking about how to get a smaller waist. Because if somebody asks me how important is a smaller waist in my life, honestly, it's money, food, smaller waist. I know the order doesn't seem logical with what we're trying to do, but food does come first. But my small waist is still top 3. So I don't know what you're talking about. Alright, so one thing about me, I have gained weight over the years. That's true. I've gotten bigger thighs. Y'all, my thighs are humongous. Bigger arms, a bigger back, even bigger neck, baby. Like, everything about me is bigger. But my waist is actually the only part of my body that whenever I go on Google and look up the average size of a woman's whatever, my waist is the only part of my body that's actually under average. So that's a blessing, and I want to share my tip with you guys, because if it's one thing that I know, it's that you clicked on this video because you want to get a smaller waist, and I am the perfect person to help you out with that. Because to this day, even after I eat my rice, my beans, baby, I wake up the next day, my waist is still small. My waist is small, my confidence is big, baby. We good here. But on a serious note, I'm not saying that in order for you to be confident you have to have a small waist. Of course, I'm not saying that, but I am saying that if you clicked on this video, then you're interested in getting a smaller waist, whether it is to look the way that you want to look, or feel better, or just be more confident. So that's the people that I'm talking to. Hopefully you guys don't take this video the wrong way. I just feel so pretty and so confident when my waist is smaller. That's my preference. You might have a different preference. I'm not shaming any preference, but like I said, it does make me feel more confident. So this is what we're going to talk about today. And speaking of confidence, I've also been wearing my Dossier perfume recently, and y'all, when I tell you it smells so good. The scent that I have is in the floral honeysuckle. Ooh, this scent is actually inspired by no other than Gucci's Bloom. Y'all, when I tell you this smells so good. And this is actually the very first perfume that I've ever worn that stayed on all day, because I'm not really huge on perfumes, but this blew my mind, and it was only 39 bucks. So let's get into it. I knew we'd be talking about our waist. I knew we'd be talking about feeling confident, and baby, this is the perfect product that I feel like would help you whenever you're trying to get that. I don't know about you guys, whenever I'm out and like I walk into a nice place and somebody says, oh, you smell good, like my day is made. What do you mean? I just feel like a celebrity. Is it just me? Because it really does make a difference. It just makes me feel that much better. And if you guys don't know what Dossier is, it is a company that produces classic high-end luxury scents for a fraction of the price. So y'all, their scents are inspired by Gucci, Yves Saint Laurent, Estee Lauder, Tom Ford, like name it, they got it. Which is really nice, because a lot of us actually love those high-end designer perfumes, but they're just so expensive. Like, I remember last time I bought a high-end perfume, I went to the mall and I got Dior for my man, y'all. It broke my wallet. It literally scared me, and I never bought it again. I was like, I hope you're good for the next all of your birthdays, because I'm not buying this again. It's really nice to have a company that provides the same high quality scents for a fraction of the price. Not even half the price, y'all, a fraction. If you guys want to try them out, they do have a risk-free system where you could go ahead and purchase a bottle. If you don't like it, you can return it back with no questions asked. They also provide free returns and exchanges forever, and if you buy 3 or more bottles, you do get up to 25% discount and free shipping. And one thing that we all love is whenever we get money back or whenever you get store credit, Dossier actually does that. So before you check out, make sure you click on catch so you could earn $10 bonus credit. So it's an affordable luxury scented perfume, and with every purchase that you make, you could get a 10% discount by using my code FUFUFUNNY10. So I know you guys can tell that I got 2 perfumes. So one is actually for me and one is for my man, because I really wanted to test them out. Like, is it actually good and worth it? Y'all, let me tell you. First of all, we gotta talk about mine, because mine smells so good. This actually reminds me of those high-end luxury perfumes that my mom buys. My mom is a bougie lady, y'all, and she loves expensive perfumes. So whenever she smelled this, she was like, Daphne, what are you wearing? I was like, this new perfume this company sent me, and she was like, I gotta get it. So this is the real deal, y'all. This is called Floral Honeysuckle by Dossier. One thing about me, I love sweet smells. I just think they're so attractive, and I'm really feminine. So this has top notes of green leaves, orange, honeysuckle, middle notes of jasmine, tuberose, and base notes of orris, sandalwood, and vanilla. To me, this is so sophisticated while being so sweet. I absolutely love this scent. I am gonna go ahead and purchase another one of these bottles when this finishes, because y'all, when I tell you, I spray it once everywhere, you get me, and it stays on for the whole day. I actually cannot wait to try out other scents as well, but I might just become a perfume gal, honestly. And if I have any men watching, Dossier does provide scents for guys as well, and they also provide scents that are unisex as well. This is actually a lighter smell, but it is so complex. When I smelled it, I was like, baby, what perfume is that? He was like, the one that you just gave me. I'm like, yo, it smells dark, mysterious, sweet, and it's like it's not doing too much to get your attention. Like somebody will walk past you wearing this and you'll be like, your neck will follow them, just like, you feel me? I don't know if you guys noticed, but whenever you're closing the bottle, it is magnetic, which is a very nice feature that it has. Listen. But seriously guys, if you're looking for a nice luxury quality perfume for a very affordable price, definitely check out Dossier. And thank you so much, Dossier, for partnering with me on that portion of the video. Okay y'all, now we're gonna talk about how to get a smaller waist. So the very first step that I have for you guys is you want to eat more meals throughout the day. Hear me out. So whenever you're trying to lose weight, whenever you're trying to do better with your diet, you have this idea, well most of us have this idea in our minds that we have to eat less, which is so not true, because what happens when you do that is you starve yourself. And with starving yourself, you create more hunger, more cravings. It's just overall a bad situation. So instead of eating 3 big meals a day and not snacking or doing anything like that, it's best if you double that and eat 6 smaller meals every single day. I've actually been doing this and implementing it in my diet, and weirdly enough guys, I don't know the science behind it, but I've actually been losing weight. You know how whenever you wake up and you just look so much more slim and you're like, what did I do the day before that gave me this result? That's how I've been working up the past few days, and I'm like, what the heck is it? So I really thought about it and I looked it up, and turns out if you eat smaller meals more frequently, not only are you gonna be less hungry, you're gonna have more energy to do more, and it's gonna be easier to stick to your diet plan. So I definitely recommend eating 6 times a day. Smaller meals, of course. Don't be out here swallowing big bowls of cereal and big bowls of rice. But it definitely helps because my weight on the scale has been going down along with my figure has been slimming. I do want to show you guys a week of me actually implementing all of my tips that I give you guys in my videos so you guys can see the actual difference. Like my main problem is being consistent for over 2 weeks. I seriously want to show you guys that my tips do work, and this eating 6 times a day really does work as well because I've been seeing the results on myself. So definitely eat more, and at the same time eat less as you're eating more. So eat smaller portions while eating more times. Okay, so this is something that I used to love to do, which is skipping out on breakfast. I was like, I don't really need breakfast, but that would put me in such a state of hunger, y'all. And for lunch, I would just be having some Chipotle rice, sour cream cheese. Like I would be so hungry that I just want to eat something. So yeah, make sure you eat your breakfast. And whenever you're eating breakfast, like I feel like breakfast should be the meal that's the most healthiest. So yesterday for my breakfast, I had a fruit bowl and I also had some coffee with light sugar and a lot of water. So I called that my breakfast. So I think a good rule is to make sure the very first thing you put in your body is healthy, or the healthiest thing you're gonna eat throughout that day, because that's what your body goes off of. Like that's what's gonna set the mood for you. That's what's gonna determine how you react, if you're gonna get a stomachache or anything like that. So make sure you go healthy for breakfast. And honestly, I find that I don't really need a huge breakfast, just something that's enough to make me feel full and hold me. So yeah, overall, make sure your breakfast is healthy because it's gonna help you throughout the day and it's gonna keep you motivated. All right, and I know we're only talking about foods right now, but this is the very last food tip that I have for you guys. And after that, I'm actually gonna get into like the actual sculpting of the waist and everything. But whenever you're eating food, make sure it has fiber in it, y'all. Fiber-rich foods are so amazing for weight loss. So for the most part, there are 2 types of fibers, one that is soluble and one that is insoluble. You want to make sure you get a bit of both of them. So oats, apples, carrots, those are soluble fibers, and like whole wheat flour, nuts, beans, those are insoluble fibers. You want to make sure you get your fibers in because it's gonna help regulate everything and it's gonna help you with bloating as well. Speaking of bloating, make sure you minimize the amount of carbs that you eat, because whenever we eat carbs, it expands in our stomachs. Don't even act like you didn't know that, because you did. So as it's expanding, of course, it's gonna be bloating. So that's also the same with sugar. It causes bloating as well. Carbs and processed foods overall, like don't just be going to McDonald's and Burger King and saying, oh, I want a smaller waist. It's not gonna happen. So I find out that my waist is smallest whenever I'm eating healthier. And not only that, y'all, when I am running. Let's talk about running first of all. When I tell you people sleep on running, not jogging, not walking, not the Stairmaster, which I'm pretty sure those are beneficial too, but for me personally, running, like I don't care how big you are, baby, because I know I'm big, but like I don't care how big you are, when you go to the gym, sprint. Like honestly, sprint. That's gonna get every part of you moving. And if you think about it, you're using every part of your body. And for me personally, whenever I run, whenever I jog fast, I lose weight in my stomach the most. Like the fastest and the most. Like my stomach is my affected area. I don't know why. I'm not questioning it either. I just noticed that it really helps me out with weight loss and like slimming down and toning up my stomach. So running is definitely something you want to incorporate in your workout routine. I recommend running at least 2 times a week, every single week, because it just helps tone everything down, like actually, guys. So along with running, there is this one workout that I used to do at my old gym, Planet Fitness, but it literally targets my waist. It's kind of like cutting it down down. And I'm always sweating a lot after using that machine, so I definitely using that. And also just find machines that are targeted for your waist and your stomach, because don't forget, your waist is part of your stomach. It's just to the side. So you want to make sure you try to slim down your stomach, and that's also going to help you with your weight. But literally, y'all, I stand by running. Running helps me so much. When it comes to my health, I may not eat the most healthiest all the time, but one thing I'm gonna do when I go to the gym, no matter the size I am that month, no matter nothing, I'm gonna run. Like when I was in my keto diet, I ran. When I was fasting, I ran. Like I feel like running helps so much. Like actually try it, you won't regret it. Okay, I do want to talk about how you can make your waist up here smaller as well. So this is for the people that don't really have time to transform their waist into something, you know what I'm saying? So whenever you dress up, you can try to find outfits that naturally cinch in the waist. So whether it's like shapewear or whatever the case may be. And I've heard a lot of times that if you want your waist to appear smaller, you need to do exercises that widen your back. Now I'm a person that I think I have a wide back already, and so I wouldn't want to widen my back. I don't like that advice. Like I don't like that tip where if you want your waist to appear smaller, create the illusion by widening your back, which it makes sense, because if your back is like this and your waist is like this and then you widen your back, then your waist is still gonna be the same but your back is gonna be bigger. But I feel like, me personally, I wouldn't want my back to be bigger at all. I know I just gave you that advice, that's if you don't really mind it, but I wouldn't say to do it. But hey, if you don't mind having a bigger back or like a stronger back so it could create the illusion of a smaller waist even though your waist is still the exact same, then go ahead and do that, but I wouldn't recommend it. But speaking of things that you could wear to make your waist look smaller and make your figure pop out more, I do have a shapewear line called Fufu Shapewear where I sell waist transformers. They're not the typical waist trainer because they are a corset, a sweat vest, and a waist trainer all in one. It's 3 qualities in one, guys. And whenever I wear these waist transformers, y'all, it does the job. That's one thing about it. So I am gonna list it down below for you as well, but it's literally called Fufu Shapewear, and I have videos of me wearing it for 24 hours straight, which I wouldn't recommend. That's way too long to have a waist transformer on. And I also have one of me wearing it for every day for 5 days straight. I want to do a 7-day straight edition, y'all, but I've just been so busy and sometimes I start the video and I forget. I'm not gonna go too into them because I am literally selling out as we speak, so it's okay if you can't purchase yours now. I think I literally only have 1 more extra large, 1 more 2XL, 1 more 3XL, and 1 more large. Like I literally have only 1 of each size, so I'm basically out of stock. But those are my tips, guys. Overall, I'd say avoid carbs because that of course makes you bloat. Eat more fiber because that helps you regulate everything, and with regulating everything you do have a smaller appearance. Don't forget about running. I feel like the biggest takeaway from this video is running. Like you need to run because it just helps tone you. Like running is what tones me. Running is free. You could go run around your neighborhood looking like a crazy person, but baby, you running, you're getting a smaller waist. They hating on you. But thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to check out Dossier, and they're beautifully scented perfumes, y'all. And yeah, let me know what other videos you want to see next. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye, foo out. Love you.